Okay, and let me share. All right, Miss Burton, do you see the calendar? Am I sharing?
Yes, ma'am. I see it very clear.
Okay, good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yippee! It's January 2022. Let's make a calendar.
Okay, January. That's that new month that we were talking about when we were in class. We talked about December being the last month of the year. And we talked about when we were out the winter break, there's going to be a new month when we came back. And we are back. And it is January. And there's also a new year. We have been writing 2021. But now we have a new year. While we were out during the break, the new year came in, and now it's 2022.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
All right, those are the days of the week. Did you hear them, Liana? Unmute your mic, Liana, and tell me if you heard the days of the week.
Monday. Monday.
Uh-huh. What else did you hear?
Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. What else?
Wednesday.
Yes.
Wednesday. Friday.
Well, after Wednesday, Thursday comes next, and then Friday. And if you look at the hand or the finger, it's pointing to the word Friday. That means that it is Friday today. Today is Friday. So everybody unmute your mic. We're going to start with Monday, and we're going to say all the days of the week. We're starting with Monday because that's the first day that we usually come to school. All right, everybody, let's start. Say Monday.
Monday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Friday.
Friday.
And then the days that we don't come to school, we call them the weekend. Say Saturday
Saturday.
and Sunday.
Sunday.
Yes, we don't come to school those days. We are at home. All right, so let's listen to the question.
What day of the week is it today?
All right, Liana, what day of the week is it today? We just talked about the arrow was pointing to what day? Help her out, Brooke. Unmute your microphone. Tell her what day of the week it is.
Friday.
It is Friday. Friday, good job.
Great job. Today is Friday, January 7th, 2022.
All right, everybody unmute your microphone. Let's say that sentence. Say today is Friday.
Today is Friday.
January
January
7th, 2022.
2022.
2022. Very good. Very good. We'll stop it right here. There's some other things we're going to talk about when we do the calendar again. There's a man's picture on here. We're going to talk about that. And then there's a picture of a birthday hat and some balloons. We're going to talk about what that means. But we'll stop right here for today. All right. Good job. Good morning, Anthony. Welcome back. Good morning, Zalia. Welcome to class. We've missed you. All right. We're going to pull up our class norms before we start, boys and girls. And remember, keep your microphones muted. After you finish talking, put your microphones back on mute. Thank you. All right. I'm going to pull up the class norms. Yesterday, Delia talked about the class norms. She read them for us. Today, I'm going to ask Brooke to read the class norms for us. Brooke, you're gonna tell them what each one means, or what each one says. All right, Brooke, unmute yourself and tell me if you can see the class norms up on your screen.
No, I just see everybody else.
Okay. Hold on, let me go back in. Okay, is that better?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us, Brooke, number 1. What does number 1 say?
Be on time.
Yes. Be on time, but that word there says begin. Begin on time. Very good. What does that mean, Brooke, to begin on time?
That means come early.
That's right. So if we start class at 7:30, you're supposed to be sitting down with your computers on at 7:30. All right, Brooke, go to number 2. What does that say?
Camera.
That first word says turn. Say turn.
Turn camera on.
Very good. What does that mean, Brooke?
You turn your camera on so you can see us.
Yes. Very good. Make sure your cameras are on when you sit down so that Miss Burton and I can see. We want to see you. We want to make sure that you are focusing and watching us and paying attention, and we just like to see you. We just want to see you so we can say hello. All right, Brooke, go to number 3. What does that say? Keep mics.
Keep mics on.
Mute
until
until
the teacher tells you.
Yes. What does that mean, Brooke?
Keep your mics off.
Why? Why is that important?
Because if you're talking or somebody else is talking, you're gonna
Distract them. Very good. If the teacher's talking and you have your microphone on, and if there's some noise in your house, like somebody's talking or they're doing something, cooking, or then it's going to be distracting to everybody that's trying to hear the teacher or your classmates. They may be talking. So it needs to be quiet. So just turn your microphone on mute. When you press it, it should be a line that goes through it, or some of you may have an X on yours, just like the picture. Put it on that until the teacher says, unmute your microphone, Brooke, and answer the question. And if you have a question, remember, just raise your hand like this in the camera, and Miss Burton will see you and she'll say, Miss Williams, Brooke has a question. You don't have to unmute yourself and say, Miss Williams, Miss Burton, Miss Williams. You don't have to do that. Just raise your hand. Miss Burton will see you. I may not see you sometimes because I may be sharing my screen on my computer. So sometimes I can't see you when I'm sharing the screen. but Miss Burton can see you. And just raise your hand. All right, Brooke, tell us about number 4. What does that say? That word S-I-T. Sound that out. What does that say?
Sit
Uh-huh.
up
That next word is straight. Say straight.
straight.
And that F word says focus.
Focus and
Participate.
participate in class.
Very good, Brooke. Sit up straight, boys and girls, while you are in class, while we're online. Sit up straight and focus. That means pay attention. Listen to what we're saying. And if we ask you a question, you need to be ready to answer. Don't get up and keep turning your camera off and running around in the house. You can't keep doing that. Sometimes you may have to stop and say, I need a bathroom break. But don't do that a lot, because that means you're not participating in class, and we need for you to participate. All right, Brooke, you did a good job. Thank you for sharing the class norms with us. Thank you so much. All right. Whew, we are ready now. I see JC's trying to join. Welcome, JC. It is 7:45 almost, and we're getting ready to do our Rethink Ed, or our social emotional lesson. And it is about setting goals. We've been talking about setting goals all week. Anthony, unmute your microphone and tell your class, what does that mean to set a goal?
That means you can cook noodles like by yourself. You can ride a bike by yourself, and you can play soccer by yourself.
Miss Burton just love when you talk, Anthony. She just lights up.
That's true. That's so true.
I know. I see how you light up when he talks. Very good, Anthony.
It's
That
something
does
about our
mean,
class, Miss Williams.
yeah, I
It's just
know.
something about our students.
I know. Anthony, good job. Setting goals can mean all of those things. That's setting a goal means when you want to do something, boys and girls, or you want to learn how to do something, then you talk about it and you write it down sometimes and say, I want to learn how to count to 500. I want to learn how to add numbers and subtract numbers. I want to learn how to braid. You can practice braiding. Get you a wig and you just practice braiding. Did you know, Anthony, did you know that boys can braid hair too? Yes. Some men and some boys, they know how to braid. They make money braiding other people's hair. So that's a goal. So anything that you want to learn how to do is a goal, and you want to practice, that's called a goal. All right, so let's pull up our video and see and listen again and do our discussion questions. All right. So we are here. Now we are here. Let's go back. Let's share it. All right, I'm trying to share. Tell me if you guys can see the video that I'm trying to pull up.
I want to learn.
Can you see my video?
What do you want to learn?
Can you all see the video?
Thumbs up if you can.
Yes.
Okay, tell me if you can hear it.
Learn to do?
Yes.
Do you want to be able to count to 100?
Thank you.
Yes.
To learn to ride a bike?
Yes. Yes.
Do you want to learn your letters and sounds?
I want to learn to count to 500.
You can do it if you set a goal.
A soccer goal?
You can score a goal in a game. But a goal can be something else too. A goal is kind of like a wish, but better. A goal is something you want to do and can do if you plan and practice. A goal starts with what you want to do or learn.
I want to count to 500.
That's a great goal. But remember, a goal is like a wish, only better, because you can do it if you plan and practice.
Let's practice now.
Sounds like a plan. Let's count the clouds.
1, 2,
2,
3,
4.
4.
All right. That's the video. And I want to talk about 2 words that we heard in the video that's very important when you have a plan, when you have set a goal. And those 2 words, they both begin with the letter P. Plan and practice. Plan means you've got to write it down. You've got to set a time that you're going to do it. If you say, I want to learn how to cook those noodles in the microwave. And so your plan would be talking to your parents, talking to your mama. Say, Mama, can I learn how to cook noodles in the microwave? And your mom may say yes. And you may say, well, when can I do it? She may say, well, tonight, when we finish eating dinner or when we finish doing your homework, then I'll show you. That's the plan. Y'all got a plan now. You're going to do it tonight after you finish your homework. That is the plan. And the next word they told you is to practice. Practice is when you do something. Just go ahead and do it. Just keep doing it over and over. That's called practice. So those are the 2 important things that I want you to get from the video. When you set a goal, when you want to learn to do something, make a plan, and then you got to practice it. All right, let's go to the discussion questions. All right, that says, let's discuss. All right, what is a goal? All right, so we let Anthony tell us what a goal was at first. Now I'm gonna see if somebody else can tell us. Liana, can you unmute yourself and tell your class what a goal is? What is a goal? Liana, you still muted. Unmute your mic. We can't hear you talking. Okay, what is a goal? All right,
I don't know what is a goal.
Liana, keep listening. Keep listening. Thank you for trying. Zalia, unmute your microphone and help Liana. Tell her what a goal is.
A goal is say go first. Go. Hold on.
All right, Zalia, thank you for trying. All right, Delia, unmute your microphone, Delia, and help your friends out. Tell them what a goal is.
It's like what you learn how to do, and if you want to learn how to do it, just try your best and do it.
Very good, Delia. A goal, they told us on the video that a goal is just like a wish. When you want to do something, when you want to learn how to do something, Delia and Liana, it's just like a wish. If you say, oh my goodness, I wish I could ride a bike by myself. That's your goal.
No, if I could just get you to get over it.
All right. Let's go to the next discussion question. All right. It says, what goal do you have? What goal do you have? Let's see. Brooke, unmute your microphone and tell us one goal that you have. What's a big wish or something that you would like to learn to do?
Hair.
Say that again.
Hair.
Hair. What do you want to learn to do with hair?
Braid it, do it in ponytails.
Wow. Okay. Very good. Thank you for sharing that, Brooke. Zalia, unmute your microphone. Tell us one goal you have. What's something you would like to learn to do?
Play basketball.
Oh, that's a very good goal. Somebody else had that same goal yesterday. Very good, Zalia. I think it was King. King had that goal for yesterday. All right, Liana, unmute your microphone. Tell me something that you would like to do. Tell me a goal that you would like. Liana, are you there? Unmute your microphone. Tell me about your goal.
I learned how to ride a bike.
Okay, that's a good goal, Liana. Thank you. All right, JC, are you there? JC, unmute your microphone. Tell me about your goal.
My goal is how to
You want to learn how to do what?
I want to learn how to do braids with a ponytail at the top. Not just one ponytail, too.
Okay. Very good. Thank you, JC. Anthony, can you unmute yourself and tell me about a goal you may have?
You can learn how to swim.
Oh, that's a very good goal, Anthony. Anthony wants to learn how to swim. All right, thank you. Delia, unmute your microphone. Tell us about a goal you have.
I want to learn how to make up my bed.
Make up the bed. Oh my goodness, that's a very good goal. Thank you. Very good. Ms. Burton, can you hear that?
Yes, I can. I was trying to figure out where it was coming
sounds like
from.
somebody, yeah, like
To
somebody's trying
troubleshoot
to
it. I'm
call
going to
in.
continue to figure out what it is, Miss Williams. I apologize for that background noise.
That's okay. Sounds like somebody's trying to dial in.
It does.
Yeah, but I don't see anybody. JC, can you turn your camera on? Can you see JC? Okay, there she is.
I think it's one of our students maybe trying to dial in. I'll go back out and see if I can figure it out.
Yeah, usually a name or a picture will pop up. I don't see anything popping up. All right, boys and girls, you did a good job with your discussion. What is a goal? Okay, and the last question says, why is it important to say your goal out loud? Why is it important to say your goal out loud? All right, JC, unmute yourself and tell your friends, why do you think it's important to say the goal out loud?
I think it's important because you can remember in your head so that you can talk about it with your mom and so that you can write it.
That is exactly what I was thinking, JC. I think it is important to say it out loud so that you can discuss it with other people. Okay? And somebody will be able to help you. They may say, oh, I can do that. I can help you learn how to swim. I know how to swim. I'll help you, Anthony. Or they might say,
I actually really know how to swim. But sometimes I be drowning.
Very good. Or they may say, Delia, I'll teach you how to make up your bed. All right, boys and girls, that is it. You did a good job on your discussion questions for setting goals. And it is time for us to get ready for our math lesson. If you do not have your pencil and your paper with you right now, I'm going to give you time to go and get it. Go get your pencil and your paper and come right back.
I already got my stuff.
Very good, very good. We'll give you guys 1 minute to go get your pencil and paper. When you get your pencil and paper, come back, hold your hand up or hold your pencil up so we can see it. All right, the Leo's ready, Zalea's ready, JC's ready. We're waiting on Liana and Anthony and Brooke. All right, Liana's back, she's ready. We have 2 minutes before we have to start our math. Ms. Burton, while we're waiting on those 2 minutes, excuse me, since we're going to be doing counting again today, I'm going to share a counting video.
Okay.
All right.
We're ready, Miss Williams.
Okay, boys and girls, you can get up and move around and dance if you want to. Let me pull up our counting video.
And a perfect ski-in.
Can you guys see and hear the video? Give me a thumbs up if you can.
24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Count to 100, come and count with me. Count to 100, come and count with me. I can count from 40 to 60. I can count from 40 to 60. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Count to 100, come and count with me. Count to 100, come and count with me. I can count from 60 to 80. I can count from 60 to 80. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Count to 100, come and count with me. Count to 100, come and count with me. I can count from 80 to 100. I can count from 80 to 100.
All right, we're going to stop it there. You know why? Because 80 is our goal for this week. We started out with counting from 1 to 70. And then on yesterday, we went from 1 to 80. And today, we're still doing 1 to 80. But guess what? We're doing 1 to 80. And we're doing skip counting by tens to 80. So yesterday we counted by ones, but today we're going to count by tens and go to 80. And I'm going to pull up our PowerPoint now. It's the same PowerPoint that we use when we're in class. All right. Excuse me. Give me one moment. Let's get it.
JC, can you hear me? Thumbs up if you can hear me. You look very, very comfortable. I want you to stay alert, okay? Make sure you're sitting up.
All right. Let's see. There it is. There's that PowerPoint. Can you guys see this PowerPoint? Counting to 80s. Give me a thumbs up if you can see it. Oh, good job. Thank you, Miss Burton. All right, boys and girls, here is our PowerPoint for today. And it says kindergarten because we are in the kindergarten class. We are on unit 4. Oh no, this says day 2. Oh no, sorry, I pulled up the wrong one. That was yesterday. Let me go back out and let me pull up day 3. We're on day 3. Sorry about that, boys and girls. Let me go get day 3. Day 3 PowerPoint. There it is. We started school on Wednesday. Wednesday was day 1 for us. Excuse me. And then yesterday was Thursday. That was day 2 for us. And now we're on Friday, day 3. There it is. All right. Day 3. Is it up? Can you see it, Miss Burton? Thank you. All right, boys and girls. Day 3, unit 4. All right. And we're going to put it in the slideshow mode so you guys can see it. And there it is. All right, kindergarten, unit 4. We're on day 3 and we're counting to 80s. And this says, we're going to count to, oh, they didn't change it. We're going to count to 80s by 1s and by 10s. All right, this is your do now. Your do now says count by 10s as high as you can. You're going to start with the number 10. So when we're counting by 10, we start with 10. We say 10, whatever comes next. You know what comes next. I'm not going to say it because it's your do now. But listen to this. There's a little note up here. It says, look at the blue arrow. It has a blue rectangle around one of those 10 frames. It says, if this is a 10s frame and it is full, then how many are inside of the frame? Zalia, unmute your microphone. Just answer that question for me before we all do our do now. How many is inside of it if it's all filled in?
Miss Williams, should we be looking at something? I'm sorry, Zalia. Should we see something right now?
Y'all should be seeing the PowerPoint. I thought it came up.
Well, I only can see just the pictures of our class. So.
Oh, okay. I thought it came up that time. Okay.
It looks good, Miss Williams. Thank you.
Okay. Do you see the do now page now?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Zalia. Okay, thank you, Miss Burton. All right, Zalia. There's a blue rectangle box around one of those 10 frames, and there's a blue arrow pointing to it. And the question asks, if this 10 frame is filled up, how many are in there? How many is inside of there? It's called a 10s frame, and if it's filled up, how many do you think is in there? Just that one 10 frame, Zalia. How many would be inside that one 10 frame?
10.
It will only be 10. That's right. Because it's called a 10 frame. And if it has a dot or a picture in every square, then it's filled in. It's a 10 frame. So that's only 10. So that's the question they just wanted you to think about. If you see a 10 frame and it's all filled up, you don't have to count it. You just know it's a 10 frame. And that means it's 10 in there if they're filled up. All right, everybody, give you 1 minute. Count how many you see in those 10 frames. Remember, you're counting by 10s. So if they're all filled up, you just start with 10. Go to the next one. What's the next number after 10? I want you to, don't yell it out. I want you to count and write that number down for me on your paper. And then I'll call on everybody to share their answer. Go ahead. I'm giving you 1 minute. Count by tens and then write your answer down on your paper. Okay. That's your do now. All right. Everybody, we're going to get ready to share our answers. Delia, unmute your microphone. Tell me, what did you count? How many? When you skip counted each 10 frame by tens, what number did you get? Unmute your microphone, Delia.
I got 80.
80. Okay, thank you. Show it to me. Turn your board around. Good job. All right. Anthony, unmute your microphone. Tell me how many did you count? All right. Thank you, Anthony. Good job. Zalia, unmute your microphone. Tell me how many did you count?
80.
Very good. Show it to me. Let me see how you wrote 80. Okay. JC, how many did you count?
I counted 80.
Okay, JC, remember you don't have to write all of those numbers down. If you counted 80, just write the number 80. You don't have to write all those numbers down. Thank you. All right, Liana, how many did you count? Good job, Liana. I see you're 80. Good job. All right, Brooke, unmute your mic. Tell us how many did you count?
I counted 80.
All right. Good job, boys and girls. All right, let's move to the next slide. That was your do now. Let's move to the next one. All right, so this is our connection page, and it says on yesterday we counted from 1 to 80 by ones, but today, excuse me, we are going to count to 80 by ones and by tens. By ones and by tens. All right. Our next slide is our inquiry slide and your learning target. Everybody unmute yourself and repeat your learning target. Say, I can.
I can.
Count to 80.
Count to 80.
By ones and tens.
By ones and tens.
Very good. Very good. All right. You can mute your microphones now. Mute your microphone so your class can hear the directions. All right. It says you're going to count by ones and by tens as high as you can by using the ones blocks and by using the tens frames. Excuse me. I have a question. When you're counting tens frames and they're already filled in, if all of them are filled in, somebody needs to mute your microphone. Please mute your microphone. Hold on 1 minute, class. Let me see. Somebody needs to mute. Liana, you need to mute your microphone, ma'am. Zalia, mute your microphone. Keep it muted until we call on you. Thank you. All right, so when you're counting 10 frames and they're already filled in, boys and girls, all you need to do is skip count by tens. when you're counting those 10 frames. When you're counting blocks that are not in the 10 frame, and they're apart like this, you can count by ones. All right, go ahead. I am going to give you time to count by ones. You're going to count those blue blocks by ones, and I want you to write that number down for me. All right, I'm going to give you 1 minute to count those blue blocks by ones, and remember, when you finish counting, you are going to write that number down on your paper, and I'll call on you so that I can see and you can tell me what number you counted to. Okay, let's get back to it. Right there. Can you guys see my inquiry page now? Unmute your microphone, Brooke, and tell me if you can see the page with the block, 10 frames in the block.
I can see the page.
All right,
Yes.
you got, everybody get started. I want you to count by ones and write that number down.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Mute your microphones.
Mute your mic.
Mute your mics, please.
Your mic muted.
No.
You're counting the blue blocks, only the blue ones, and you're counting by ones. All right, if you are done, put your thumbs up. Put your thumbs up so Ms. Burton can see who's done.
Great job, guys. I like the way you're participating. And remember to sit up and stay focused.
All right, did everybody finish?
Yes.
All right, let's see. Let me see your faces. Oh, okay, now I need to see what number you wrote down and how many did you count. I call on you to share your paper with us. I want you to unmute your microphone when I call your name and tell me how many blue blocks are those Unifix cubes. How many did you count? All right, Delia, unmute your microphone. Tell me how many did you count when you were counting by ones, the blue blocks?
I counted.
There were 80 blue blocks when you counted by ones? Not the 10 frames, just the blue ones. Do you remember how many blue ones you counted? How many did you count? All right, Delia, we are going to give you a chance to check that again. We'll come back to you. Thank you. Anthony. Anthony, tell us how many did you count? The blue blocks, when you were counting by ones, how many did you count? Unmute your microphone, Anthony.
I do 20.
You counted 20. Okay, show me how you wrote 20. All right, I see the 2 and the 0. Great job, Anthony. Zalia, how many of the blue cubes did you count? Unmute your microphone.
20.
20. Can you show me how you wrote the number 20? Very good. Thank you, Zalia. JC, unmute your microphone. Tell me how many of the blue cubes did you count?
I counted. I counted 20.
Turn your paper around to the camera so I can see it. All right, good job, JC. And I like how you followed directions. You only wrote that last number that you counted. Thank you. All
Ms.
right.
Williams, can we remind our friends to make sure that they have their cameras on?
Thank you, Ms.
We can
Burton.
see them and make sure they're sitting up.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
That's right, boys and girls. Keep your cameras on and sit up and focus. All right, Brooke, unmute your microphone. Tell us how many of the blue cubes did you count?
20.
Can you show me how you wrote the number 20? And that's it. Good job. All right, Liana, how many of the blue cubes did you count? Sit up, Liana.
20.
20. Did you write it down? Show me how you wrote it.
2 and a 0. 20.
Very good, Liana. All right. Now, I want you to count the 10 frames, boys and girls. And remember, when you're counting those 10 frames, just count by tens. If they're all filled in, count by tens. All right. Let me go back and let me make it big for you again. There it is. All right, count the 10 frames. Okay. Write that number down. Count those 10 frames and write the number down. I'm calling on you again. All right, Brooke, we're going to start with you. Unmute your microphone. How many did you count, Brooke?
40.
40. All right. Show me how you wrote 40. That's it. 4 and 0. Good job. Liana, how many 10 frames? How many did you count when you counted the 10 frames? Liana, come back. Come back to class. All right. While we're waiting on Liana